A single Excel spreadsheet can contain up to 17 billion cells. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of cells. Luckily for us though, without bionic eyes, there's a tool that helps us look just for that one. The Find and Replace tool in Excel is one of those overlooked tools in Excel that people must never forget exists. You can find this tool in the Home tab in the Editing group, click on Find and select Find. This opens up the Find and Replace tool. In this form, it looks simple enough. Enter what you want and it looks for it in your spreadsheet. Looks simple enough, right? Things get a bit more difficult when you have multiple instances of the same value, or if you're working with multiple sheets and can't remember which worksheet you're supposed to look in. The Find and Replace tool has got you covered in that department. If we expand the Find and Replace tool by clicking on Options, we see that we get a few more options to customize our search. Think of it as a microscope. A microscope has a lot of bits and pieces to help you better look for the thing under your microscope, like lenses, focus knobs, and whatnot. The same is true for this. All of the different options here will help you narrow down your search to help you find that one in 17 billion. The first option allows you to set the scope of your search. You can search within the sheet you're on or across the entire workbook. Next, you can pick if you want to search by rows or columns. Generally, they will be the same values, but if you're using the Find Next button, just note that some cells will be shown in a different order depending on your selection here. Then we can choose to look in formulas, values, notes, or comments. The tool will sift through the different kinds of data you have on file. Letting the tool know what it's looking for goes a long way. We also have an option to specify the formatting. This is useful if you remember a color or a special font that you entered. We also get an option to match case, so we can specify if we want our search to be case sensitive and if we want our search item to match the entire cell and not just small parts of it. Once you've got all of those options dialed in, all we have to do is find them. We can either click on Find All, that lists down everything the tool found that matches the search criteria. You can then go through all of the instances and view their book location, sheet number, name, cell reference, value, or formula. At the bottom, it even tells you how many instances it found. Alternatively, if you click on Find Next, it selects the cell that contains the matching value if it's not the one you're looking for. Just simply hit Find Next. If we head over to the Replace tab, we see that we are given an extra layer of options. The first half of this tool is exactly the same as the Find tool, because we first need to find the values that we specify. The second part of this tool is the Replace. After we've set our parameters, we can then tell Excel to replace the matched items with another value that we also specify. We can do that by entering the replacement value in the replacement box. We can also set the format for our convenience. Once we've found the things we want to replace, we can either click Replace All or Replace. As a good practice, I'd recommend clicking on Find All first to make sure that you've got all the right cells before clicking on Replace All. Or you can inspect each instance by clicking Find Next, then clicking on Replace. If you're running a newer version of the Office 365, then you've probably heard of the search function. We'll be talking about that in a future video, so make sure you're subscribed for that one. And that's how to search in Microsoft Excel. As always, if you found this video useful, please do leave us a like so we know it helped you out. And make sure you're subscribed to Simple Sheets for more Excel and Google Sheets, tips, and templates. I'll see you on the next one.